Hey there, hi, welcome to the channel. I am Garrett and thank you for spending some time with me today because I have to tell you that at this point, your budget is not the problem. Too many people think their budget is holding them back and is the reason their home looks bad or dated or they just don't like it, and it could not be further from the truth. The first issue people have when it comes to their budget and their design in their home is that they think everything has to be high-end. They think everything has to be high-end, they think everything is a status symbol, and it's just not true. It's not true. The most stylish people, the most beautiful homes always mix high and low together for a curated aesthetic. You don't need to be like everything has to be designer or from this luxury brand. Usually your home looks boring when that's the case. If you're not mixing old and new and high end and lower end, it's all about quality for me. That doesn't have anything to do with a price tag on something. What does the design say? What's the perfect item? And that doesn't always mean it's super expensive or high end or ultra luxury, this and that. Usually what it means is that the colors work, the pattern's correct, the size, the scale, the shape is right. It doesn't mean it comes from brand XYZ and that it has to be luxurious or expensive. This holds people back because they think, oh, I have to go slow. I can't buy anything until I have the money to buy everything. And okay, maybe that's what you want to do. That's fine. You want to a big transformation makeover, fun. It doesn't all have to be from luxury stores or luxury brands or whatever. Hey, listen, I love a high-end piece. I love a great piece of artwork, a beautiful, comfortable, high-end sofa. Those are really great, but I don't have to get some designer labeled rug because I could get something that is just as nice, just as good quality that is from no brand. Okay, I'll find something, I'll have something custom made off of Etsy. That's my favorite place, not sponsored, for rugs, okay? There's lots of options there that are beautiful, hand knotted, hand tufted wool rugs with cotton backings, like organic materials, beautiful. I don't even mind going with something that's a more affordable alternative if it is the right piece. Stop letting your preconceived notion that everything has to be high end hold you back, because usually it just creates okay, it's furnished nicely, it looks good, all right, it looks like a showroom out of a store. If that's your fantasy, go for it. My home has some personality, but maybe your home doesn't have personality because you don't have any personality. Let me not go that far, but stop thinking everything has to be from very high-end brands because it could not be further from the truth. Another reason people think that their budget is the problem, but it's really not, is that they refuse to shop something pre-owned. I get it. Listen, people think, oh, it's used. Oh, it's used. I can't buy it. I probably wouldn't buy a pair of used shoes. That's a little far for me. Okay, but if it's a coffee table that's beautiful and high-end and nice and I like it and it looks good, I don't care if somebody owned it before me. It could not make a difference to me. I will shop the marketplace sites online. I will shop consignment stores locally to me. I will shop consignment stores not locally to me and have it delivered if I find the right piece. People get this idea that oh, it's used. Oh, it's used. I can't have it because it's used. It's not good enough for me. Then tell me why antiques regularly sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Why do art auctions sell pieces for tens and sometimes even hundreds of millions of dollars? Why do antique oriental rugs sell for millions of dollars? They're used. Somebody else owned it prior. It was somewhere else before, but apparently it's not good enough because it was owned before, right? You're letting your idea that something is pre-owned stop you. I can tell you here, I live in Las Vegas. We have a robust luxury real estate market. Many of the homes are staged for sale. A lot of those home stagers will then go and sell the furniture afterward online or on Facebook Marketplace or whatever. Even hotels, that's a big thing. When the hotels redo all of the rooms, they sell the furniture to recoup some of the cost. It's very high quality, very beautiful, sometimes completely unused furniture from luxury designer brands that's for sale for pennies on the dollar of what it initially cost. You think I'm not going to buy it? You think I'm going to get scammed going and paying full retail for something I could have got for a third of the cost? That is on you. Okay, I could never be the one. Just because something has been owned before does not mean it cannot serve you beautifully, and doesn't mean it won't be nice. Go and have it cleaned. There's an entire industry around having furniture, rugs, and carpet cleaned. Wow, it's impossible. Do you throw out your socks after each wear? No, you wash them and then you rewear them. Does that mean that they're used? Literally, yes, you wore them before, you used them before. Do you have to throw them away because it's not brand new? That's crazy. Sometimes design is all about having a curated eye to be able to say, hey, this is good, that's bad, this looks great, this looks not great. You may need a designer in your corner to help you out, and I could be that for you. You can always book a one-on-one virtual consultation with me. You can show me around your space. You can show me the pieces you're thinking about getting and whether or not you like them before you splurge on them, before you get them showing up and now you have to deal with sending them back. Have a designer look at it to create a curated space that truly reflects your beautiful style and great design. Be sure you head to the link in the description box down below or go to intro.co/GarrettLeChic to book a one-on-one virtual consultation with me. Something else people do that holds them back and they think like, I don't have the budget for great design and blah, 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 is that they think more is more. More is not always more. Less is more. That is true, always. So a lot of people will look at something and be like, yeah, I need a detail here and here and here and here and here, and everything has to be different and it all has to, no, literally that's so overwhelming. Refinement is always going to feel more elevated, more luxurious, more expensive, more high-end than just adding more detail for the sake of it. Have a look at this bathroom right here. Everything in it, it looks okay. Like, you know, the tile on the bath surround is great, on the floor is good. I probably would do a different vanity because I believe in storage, but whatever. What's with this stack stone behind the vanity though? It doesn't add to the space. It's adding a nightmare. It's adding a whole bunch of cleaning that you don't have to do. So somebody took their budget and said, hey, I want to do the stone on the wall and do all of this stuff, rather than say, let me get a nicer, more high-end vanity with storage, a backlit LED medicine cabinet that would really add a beautiful glow into the space. Like, there's all sorts of things you can do that add a sense of refinement versus just adding more detail in. Some people think they have to do a wallpaper. They have to do this. This has to have a pattern. I have to do this custom pattern in this fabric and that, and oh, I have to do a reupholstered sofa that's in a custom designer fabric. You need to look at what you've already done and maybe create some repetition there. Maybe don't think you need to add another material into the space. Look at what you already have and ask yourself, which of these elements can I add in here to enhance the flow, create beautiful spaces that have repetition in them, so that they actually make sense and they reference back to themselves. That's always a great way to create something that feels high-end, beautiful, and luxurious. Another issue people have that drives me wild is that they do not spend enough time sourcing. Sourcing is your best friend. Okay, take some extra time, an extra 5 minutes. Go to the second page, the third page of items online or whatever you're looking at, okay? View everything you can before you make up your mind. Don't just think, oh, there's the thing, quick and easy, throw it together and it's that simple, because it's never that simple. You could go to the store and go and get the pack of drapes sitting there. They're all folded up in the thing and you're looking at, great, okay, I need some drapes, let me get these and put them up. But you probably could have gotten something that actually looks high-end and luxurious and expensive and adds to your space if you just took a little bit more time. It's not about budget. It's not about adding anything more into it. It's about take the time and find the right thing. Look at this photo, this space, for example. These window treatments are literally diabolical. Diabolical. What do you mean? Look at the hardware on it. Okay, you couldn't even close these if you wanted to because the bracket is set so far in that the glass would be hanging out of the side. And then we have grommet top drapes that are not even long enough. And also what you have to remember here is when the drapes are closed, do we have enough body? Do we have enough extra fabric in the drapes that we actually get a little bit of the fold and the crease of them? No. Okay, these drapes are gonna be closed. It's gonna look like a bed sheet pinned up over the window. Never. No, not in my mature and luxurious and sophisticated home. I would never be the one. You could have gone on my Amazon storefront and shopped some beautiful shears that have pinch pleats, they're affordable, and they look way more high-end. You could have got some extra ones, probably for the same money these cost, because these like store-bought drapes are not inexpensive. By the way, my Amazon storefront is linked in the description box down below, and you should probably check it out if you're having a problem with sourcing. Take some time and find the right pieces for your home. Go look at a couple of extra pages of products online. Go to another store before you make up your mind and really nail that detail, that item, because just the first thing you see is not always the best. Usually it's not the best at all. It's whoever's advertised the most. Nothing happens overnight. I'll be honest with you. When I see a 24-hour like overnight makeover, it looks like it. It looks like it, and I don't want to live like that. But maybe that's just me. Speaking of just me, it's not just me here. We have a robust, design-loving community of LeChic family members. And if you love beautiful, luxury interior design and you want your home to reflect your curated aesthetic, I'm the one who can help you get there. Be sure you take a moment, pull out your smartphone and scan this QR code here. It will take you directly to my channel page and you can subscribe and join us. Or if you're watching me on your computer or your smartphone, you can always just hit the subscribe button. It's easy. But I would recommend watching on your big screen because I just look great in 4K, but that's beside the point. Be sure you take a moment, turn on the bell notification. Everybody should be checking to make sure you get notified when these videos get posted. And I would greatly appreciate if everyone watching could give this video some hype to get it shared across the platform, because we all know somebody who could maybe use a little bit of this advice, but we don't want to tell them ourselves. Love that for you. Everybody heard you thumping your tail, or at least I did. Did you want to say hello, or were you having a nap? Were you upset that I woke you? You want to say hi? You want to say hi to everyone? I don't have any treats for you right now, but I'll get you some after we film. Yeah? Okay. You're so cute, Arden. He's so over it. You're so over it, but you wanted to be here. You were wagging your tail when I was talking. The nerve of a cavalier to just get up and walk away. Oh, another reason your budget is not the problem and people think it is because their house is small and they think their house is too small to do something great with. And it could not be further from the truth, okay? The reality is, I work with so many clients who have homes that are big and have homes that are like micro and teeny and small. You're never gonna tell me that you can't do great design in a small space. Go look at what people are doing in their New York City apartments that are 500 and 600 square feet. And they're like not even, it's a studio. It's not even like two rooms, okay? It's just one room. Incredible design can happen in any space of any size. Do not let your home being small hold you back. And the truth of the matter is size is all perspective, right? Okay, to someone living in a 3,000 square foot house, a 12,000 square foot house is huge. But to someone that's living in a 600 square foot apartment, that 3,000 square foot house is absolutely massive. Just because your house is smaller or bigger than the next person has no effect on the level of design you can achieve and what you can do. All of the time I get comments from people who are like, yeah, but show us something smaller, or that kitchen's so huge, I can't do that in my space. What does that have to do with anything? When I'm talking about materials and finishes and details of the style of cabinetry fronts, what does that have to do with the size of the space? Absolutely nothing. You think your space is too small to do something great with. If you want marble countertops, they are cheaper to put into a smaller space than they are a bigger space. So you can actually do more high-end, more luxurious finishes and materials in a smaller space than you can in a big one. That's the reality of it. You do not need to let the size of a space hold you back. I don't care if a bedroom is small. What does that have to do with anything? We just have to be a little more creative in how we decorate it, and we have to use better principles. But at the end of the day, more is possible in a smaller space. And don't let me catch you in the comment section saying otherwise, but I'm not having it. Another reason people think their budget is the problem is that their home actually is dated. Okay, like it's actually dated, but they're not being creative enough with it. They think my budget is just too small. If I can't do everything, I can't do anything. Absolutely not. Never. The reason I literally started doing design consultations is because so many people came to me and said, Garrett, I have this. How do I work with it? Okay, that is what, designers do. That is what we specialize in, making things work, pulling it all together and making it happen. There's always a way to make something work or feel better. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's the furniture. I don't care if it's, I have a textured ceiling or what. Please, I've seen all of it. I've done all of it. Don't let these ideas that something is dated stop you. Look at this kitchen here. Look at this kitchen. It looks great. It looks like it's been updated and renovated and everything, and it absolutely has not been. If you look at the style of cabinetry, it's partial overlay doors with an arched top on the door profile. This is something that we haven't been doing for like 20 years. The cabinetry in this space is older. The layout of the space is original. So maybe some updates have been done. It's been painted. It's had new hardware added to it. potentially maybe the countertops have been redone. It's hard to say because they're kind of something that we did a long time ago, kind of something we're doing today. If you pick a classic finish, it'll always be timeless. A handful of details have been changed. We've taken some of the cabinetry off the wall and added beadboard and an open shelf because that makes it feel more open and a little bit brighter and bigger. We've updated to stainless steel appliances. That's all that has happened in this kitchen. It hasn't been gut renovated, and you don't have to do that in your house either. You can always do something with some small details that will instantly make something feel better, more luxurious, more expensive without blowing your budget out. That is not an excuse for thinking your home is not worthy of great design. And I'm sick of it. I cannot be gaslit into thinking that nothing is possible in a space. So don't try it with me. Okay, I'm not the one. Your budget is not the problem, so don't be caught slipping on it. But some of these design mistakes that are making your house look cheap might be, and you could easily fix them. Be sure you check out that video right over here, and I will see you over there.